Hi, and welcome to this edition of The Buzz, the show we tape here at Abington Camp Studios right in Abington High School, which tries to bring you updates and everything that's going on about Abington Green Wave sports and some of the big events that happen at Abington High School and here in our favorite community of the town of Abington. My name is Shawn Reilly, and I'm your host, and I like to bring on the set some representatives from some of our student athletes, some of Abington's finest, as we like to think, to tell us what's going on in the playing fields and the hockey rinks and the basketball courts. And today, it's my pleasure to welcome two of our fantastic girls soccer players. We have Natalie Van Luling and Hope Montgomery. Welcome aboard, ladies.
Thank you.
Green Wave Girls Soccer right now is the talk of the school, right? I mean, you guys are on a roll, which is fantastic. At the time we're taping right now, you're 4-1.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the season. Is it what you thought you were going to be? Are you really gelling quicker than you thought, or how are you feeling about the season?
We have a lot of new freshmen, a lot of new faces on the team. It mixes things up a bit. We're 4-1. We only lost our first game against Cohasset, which is the returning champions from last year.
Right.
So right now we're on a 4-game winning streak.
Awesome. So first game is the biggest test of the season against the champions, so it's great. But now you guys have been just sweeping it, really generating a lot of buzz around town. I went to one of your games, your last game, saw another victory. You just mentioned it. You've got a real a heavy on the seniors, heavy on the freshmen, right?
Yep.
Tell me about how the team is made up right now.
So there are currently 10 seniors, and there are how many freshmen?
5 freshmen.
5.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we only have 1 sophomore and 2 juniors.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those juniors plays between the pipes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Tell me about that person. Who's that?
Molly Joy, she's a junior. And for the last, besides Ho, who we just played, she had a 3-game shutout where we were 4-0, 4-0, and 5-0.
And I'm sure she would be the first to tell our viewers at home that, yes, the goalie can take a lot of responsibility, but a good, strong defense in front and team play always helps contribute to that. Tell me about what positions do you guys play out there on the field?
We're both defense. We play right next to each
There
other.
you go. All right. So thank you for the shutouts.
Right.
Why did you pick defense, or why do you like defense?
Well, I was forward for a while,
Yeah.
got no goals. So my coach in middle school said, let's try you on defense, and I was good at it.
Yeah.
So I've been there ever since, and it's much more enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Me personally, I just like taking down the forwards. It gives me joy in stopping them, especially helping my goalie out a whole bunch. It makes me really happy.
She smiles while she goes after people. She
Or
does.
you literally take them down with sweeping them up, or just taking the ball
depends on
away?
the day.
Good. So you're an aggressive player.
Yes.
Which is good. It kind of intimidates some of the forwards who have to kind of look up and keep their eyes open
Right.
where you are instead of where their teammates might be. Tell me about some of your offensive powerhouses. Who's playing really well on the front side of the field?
Oh my goodness.
There are so many girls, so many talented girls on our team. Some seniors to mention, Avery McCann in the midfield.
Yep.
Ella Williamson's a very strong striker. I can't even begin.
The relationship between Avery and Ella is phenomenal.
It's the connections. Just you
Yes.
can't. You just have to see it for yourself.
They just kind of know where each other
Oh, they
is.
ping pong the ball
It's
off of each other like
amazing.
no other.
Great. And who are your forwards? Who's attacking the goal most often as of late?
So we have our freshmen, Riley Nolan, Lainey Bergman, Zoe Manzlaka. We all kind of rotate through. Or they all rotate through the offense, just so our coach Kate Casey can see the different combinations that we have.
Now, it's a great mix to have that many upperclassmen, the 10 seniors. And I've heard about this freshman class, a very strong group of soccer players at the freshman level. As a freshman, it can be very intimidating because you're young. You're some of the girls there are bigger, stronger, have been playing a lot. But to have 10 seniors leading the way, it must be a great relationship between you guys and this younger crowd, which is a huge part of your team. These freshmen, you want these freshmen to succeed, right?
It's a very fun relationship. There's a lot of goofing around and joking with each other.
They're very comfortable around the team. I like it.
It's really great.
Well, that's great. That's kudos to you guys to kind of set that tone, and to your coaches, obviously, because the stronger and better the freshmen are, then the stronger and better the team is. So
Right, of course.
that's a credit to your leadership as seniors. And I believe you are both captains of this team.
Yes.
Congratulations. That's a nice role
Thank
that
you.
that is a reason why you've been selected as captains. Tell me what it's like. What other sports do you play here at Abington High School?
I play lacrosse in the spring. I did basketball for a while in the beginning of high school, but lacrosse is really my main sport in the spring.
Defense or offense?
Midfield in
Midi.
lacrosse.
All right.
Yeah.
I do winter cheer. I just started it last year, so it was really fun. They had me as a flyer, which was cool.
Yikes.
It was nice being up there. And then I do track. What is it, spring?
Yeah, spring track.
Spring track, yeah.
What do you run in track?
I usually do the 100-meter, and then I do the 4x4, or 4x1.
This is where I think it's great where you play different sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, track can only help you with your stamina for soccer and vice versa.
Yeah.
Being a midi in lacrosse, you're doing a lot of running.
A lot of running.
Yep. So that's just keeping you in shape for soccer, right?
Right,
It
of
all,
course.
It all plays out. Anything else you do in school that's not sports related that you just kind of enjoy, or you spend most of your time out there on the pitch?
Yeah. I'm very involved. I love being busy. I can't not be busy. I'm currently the president of our 2024 class. Elections are this week on Thursday, but I'm hoping to win and cruise through senior year with all the work that we did in the past year. So.
Well, taping this is a great plug there for Natalie. We'll see the potential
Shameless
president.
plug, yeah.
Yep.
Whatever. And how important is it for you? Do you feel that of having, whether you're involved in athletics or drama or the band or one of the many clubs, how important that is to your education and really getting up and go to school every day?
Honestly, it just makes me feel happy to help around. Like, I'm involved in peer leaders and anti-bullying club, and they do a lot of volunteering for, like last year, I know I did volunteering for the Woodsdale, and it was reading to kids whose couldn't make it, and I thought it was phenomenal. The kids were amazing, and it was just a nice environment to be around.
That was peer leaders?
Yes.
I've heard a lot about peer leaders. So you go to the other schools, it's just a lot of volunteer actions, usually upperclassmen helping out younger kids.
Yes, yeah.
It's a great thing to do, and that pays multiple dividends, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy about going to Abington High School here, Miss Van Luling?
The clubs and definitely my friends. I'm always busy after school. I'm like heading to a meeting or something. Being involved in things really makes it easier to like wake up and like get things done, just for me personally.
So here's a question. It's always kind of a dangerous question, but do you have a favorite subject matter class in Abington, or a favorite teacher that you enjoy, or one or two if you don't want to pick favorites? Anybody that rises to the level, if you don't want to name a name, fine, but is there a class that you enjoy more than others?
I'm currently really enjoying my leadership class with Mr. Scott, but I love Mrs. McHugh, my English teacher, and I'm a huge art fan, so I love Miss Poirier. Those are my pretty much big three.
I think my main one is Miss Daisy. She's oh my goodness, she's so relatable. I love her. And then I do Mind, Body, Spirit this year. So it's just a bunch of yoga, and it's very calming to have at the beginning of the day. She's just amazing to talk to.
So let me ask you now, you guys are seniors, you're captains, you got a great season hopefully ahead of you, knock on wood. You've already had a great start. We mentioned how we have a lot of younger kids that are coming up helping. How important is it for kids who want to play soccer at a higher level, at a high school level, to be involved in youth soccer or to start early? Or can you really start in high school? Were you guys all in youth soccer? Both in youth soccer?
Yes, both in youth soccer.
So that really kind of not only teaches you how to play, but kind of gives you a little taste of why you want to play.
Yeah.
And you have older siblings who have also played sports, right?
Yes.
Talk to me about them. What's it like having an older sibling that plays sport? Any benefit to that, or is it kind of an albatross around your neck?
Well, my older brother Michael, who's now at Bryant, he did lacrosse, football, and basketball. So he was a very active, athletic player. He's really the main reason that I play lacrosse, just because there was no youth girls lacrosse program, but I grew up going to his tournaments and picking up a stick and throwing it around. That is really what helped me. That was my youth program.
That's great.
So it's really just all to him, which I hate saying that, but it is.
And you have a couple of older sisters.
Yeah, so all three of my older sisters played soccer. There was really no other sport that they played. Soccer was their main one. And I know my Eve, she's the oldest above me, and she is a diehard fan for soccer.
Yeah.
So I would go to her games. I would be her ball girl. I was always there to watch them. It was just amazing. And I grew up playing soccer, so I felt like there was really no other choice.
Yeah.
And I can say I've watched both your older brother play and your older sister play, and they were very talented, and I'm sure you'll surpass their expectations in your career. Tell me a little about coaching. As captains, you have a unique relationship with your coaches because you are the leaders of the team and they are the coaches of the team. Now, you mentioned the head coach is Kate Casey, and you have 2 assistant coaches, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they are Sammy Zena and Marty Golightly.
Yes.
How is the kind of relationship? Are they like hard on you guys and they run, or they kind of keep it lighthearted out in the field? What's it like out there on the field with you guys?
I feel ever since Go Lightly has been on the team, our main coach, Casey, she has gotten a little bit more in-depth with her training. She's starting to get more into the feel of having, like, being a real coach and being, like, hard on us, making sure we're doing the right things, making sure we're not goofing off too much, but we can still have fun with it.
Right.
She's doing a very good job with that.
Just having that extra coach, that extra set of eyes,
Yeah.
frees her up
Yes.
to do more. That's great. Do you see the same thing?
Yeah, Miss Casey, she's been coaching for so long. She's so talented. She knows when to put pressure. She knows when to, like, really give us more support in an emotional, like, and mental way.
I agree.
Mr. Golightly, he's a fresh change. He's a really nice guy. I like having him around. And
like
Coach
having
Zena's awesome.
And what's it mean to you? Like, how important is it when there's fans on the sideline? Do you hear the fans? Do you feed off the fans? Or is it really you just hear your teammates?
There's a couple of parents that you hear. In every single sport, there's always a couple of parents.
Yeah.
But no, you're really just focused on the game, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have really brought a lot of entertainment and a lot of pride to the parents and to your classmates. Like I mentioned, I was at your game and I saw a lot of other Abington High School kids and even younger kids, which was great to see them there at the games, being ball boys and ball girls.
Right.
And the parents. I mean, it's great that Green Wave Soccer has risen up to the level that you guys have led it to. I just want to wish you the best of luck of the rest of the season. I invite everyone to check the schedules for Abington Green Wave girls soccer and boys soccer. Go to arbiterlive.com. Has every single game coming up, home and away. And you can get down. They usually play right on the turf field here at Abington High School, which I didn't ask you that. Turf or grass? What's better?
Definitely turf.
Turf. Why?
100%.
The ball's faster, and we're faster.
There you go. So good thing we built those turf fields here at Abington High School. These guys have a shot at winning the South Shore League. We need your support. We'd love to have you out there, whether you know a kid on the field or not. Just great to be there to root them on. So Natalie, Hope, I want to thank you guys for joining us on The Buzz. We'll be following you. Maybe we'll get you back towards the end of the season. You can give us an update on how successful, hopefully, you've been.
Great.
But again, thanks for joining us on The Buzz, and we'll take a quick break, and we're going to be back with some members of our Abington High School varsity golf team in just a second.
You're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go, babe. I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we are back for the second half of this edition of The Buzz, everything that's going on at Abington Green Wave Sports, and it's my pleasure now to bring on the set a couple of guys from our golf team who unfortunately don't get a lot of video airtime play because it's really hard to videotape a golf match. But we've got 2 stellar players. We've got Jonny Halpin and Tim Ballum, 2 of our seniors. Welcome aboard, guys.
Good to be here.
Good to have you here because I like golf. Obviously, you guys like golf. You guys are two of the seniors on the Abington High School golf team. How are you doing right now record-wise? Where are we?
4-1-1, tied our last match. Kind of a tough thing to do, but we're doing pretty good. Sure.
So we talked a little bit before we came on the air. And tell me, how long have you been playing golf, Jonny?
I've been playing since I was a kid, but I joined the golf team sophomore year and just immediately fell in love with it because it's just my go-to sport for right now.
And it's a sport you can play till
all
you
year
die.
round.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and right. You know, all year round you play into it now with the simulators and everything.
Yeah.
And Timmy, how long have you been playing?
Only a couple months, so 3 months now. Over the summer, I started working at it, and just joined the team this year.
And not only did you join the team, you are one of the top golfers on the team. Both of you are two of the top golfers of the team. Explain to me and to the folks at home, you've got a team that has 23 guys that practice, right? But when you're playing against another high school, not all 23 can compete. It's the top 8 or whoever we pick for that 8 against that 8, right?
Yeah.
How does that all work?
Well, you go in increments of 2, so you go out as a group of 4, you're top 2 versus their top 2, you're 3 and 4 versus their 3 and 4, and then so on.
And so your top 2 are playing in a foursome with their top 2.
Correct, yeah.
All right, so you can kind of see how they're scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my playing mate, Hunter, is our one, really good guy, really
Hunter
good
who?
golfer. Hunter Grafton.
Hunter Grafton, that
Yes.
guy?
That guy.
Good golfer, huh?
Oh, for sure.
All right. And who do you?
I play with Evan St. Martin.
Evan St. Martin. There's another familiar name to Green Wave Sports.
Yeah.
Great. So tell me, for your games, what's your strength? The long game, the short game, the putting game? Where are you?
The long game for sure.
Yeah?
Short game is where I struggle.
You're a big hitter.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah? Love
Driver,
that.
5-wood all the time.
I'm more of a long iron. I just hit my 3-iron mostly off the tee all the time. It usually goes straight.
Really?
So that's usually how I play it.
That's great. And your partners, Evan and Grafton, do they complement you? Like, are they good in the short game and you're good in the long game, or are you just kind of two good, solid players?
Hunter's good all around, but he's for sure good on the long game, especially.
Yeah.
Big driver guy, loves his driver. But yeah, he's all around solid for sure.
So your home course is Strawberry Valley. I was just talking with some friends about Strawberry Valley. That first hole is kind of intimidating if it's your first time because you can't really see the green, and you're always just in your mind, I don't want to hit the guys on the second tee.
Yeah.
Right? But are you guys, you've played it so often, is it not an issue for you? You're just pretty confident you know where to put it?
Yeah, I usually just put it right on the green.
Do you?
Yeah.
You can hit the green. I'll brag. I hit the green last time I was there too. Fluke, but I hit it. Golf is just a fun game. You can be any age, you can be any size, any weight, and I'm always amazed that sometimes the size doesn't dictate how well you play or how long you hit.
Yeah.
What do you guys do in practice? What is a golf practice like?
Well, usually we play 9 holes, and if there's a thing we struggled with, as a team, we do struggle with putting, so we have an emphasis on that at practice, so, taking multiple putts at a time. But it's really just playing 9 holes and just having fun with your friends. Great.
And kind of encouraging each other, getting it to happen.
Yeah.
And you do some work at Harmon Golf.
I do work at Harmon Golf, yes, so it's big into the free golf over there. It's great to have in your back pocket for sure.
So you have a little extra time. That's why you've developed so quickly, I guess.
Yes, I've had a definite great amount of time to go out and golf whenever. So,
Jonny, tell me some of the other guys that are playing on the golf team that just are really contributing this year.
Evan St. Martin, he is my number 4. He plays with me. He's a very good golfer. He has been bringing in very good scores. Last match, Zach Butchergoss came in with a clutch 17 to keep us tied.
clutch
And him and
Really?
Henry Rogers, they've been coming in with really good scores for us.
cushion of the team.
What's that?
Call them the cushion of our team. That's what we like to call our bottom guys. They help out in the clutch.
So is there truth to the fact that hockey players are usually good golfers?
Yeah, most of our players, Hunter, Evan, Zach, we all play hockey, me included.
Just because it's the swing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a similar swing, not the same swing, but you know how to put your hips into it and get it done.
Yeah.
Is there a course, other than Strawberry Valley, is there a course that you guys really like to play?
New Seabury in Mashpee.
That's a nice course.
Probably my favorite course I've ever played.
And where'd you play? Was that a tournament down there, or is that someone's
We
home
played,
course?
it was Mashpee's home course, and we played the league tournament there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have a favorite other than Harmon or Strawberry?
Harmon's always the go-to, the free golf. But I like Rockland a lot. The par 3, helps you expand your game because you only have par 3s, so you're using your irons the whole entire time. So
who's the team that you want to beat the most?
East Bridgewater.
East Bridgewater,
for
for sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why EB?
That's
It's-
the team to beat.
Yeah, it's been tough for us to beat them over the years, and that's just definitely the team that has been hurting us.
And what do they use for home course?
Over at
Ritter.
Ritter, yeah.
Ritter.
Oh, they use Ritter. Oh, that's wide open though.
Yeah.
You know, that,
Yeah.
take them on any way you want. Other than golf, what are you guys involved in here at Abington High School?
I mean, I'm big into my engineering classes over with Mr. Foley.
Really?
It's a great class to learn, 3D printing, a bunch of innovative stuff that he brings over there. Kind of just a really fun class over there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm involved with the Green Wave Cafe. I make some banana bread, some food in the morning for people who come in and eat some breakfast.
Look at you. You're a multi-talented guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you make pizza at Harmon Club, right? So
I mean, he
between
might be
the
the
two of
better
you,
cook, yeah.
I don't know. You also play hockey, you mentioned, and lacrosse.
Yep.
Great. And so you're just on the run all the time.
Yeah.
And I understand you also qualified for all states a year ago or 2 years ago?
Sophomore year, yeah.
Sophomore year in
Yeah.
golf? Wow, congratulations. So as a
Thank you.
sophomore, you qualified for all states.
Yeah.
Shooting for that again this year?
I'm going to try to. Last year was a slump year. Wasn't very good, but this year I'm definitely going to try to put my hardest effort into it.
And your coach, Jason Scott, one of the teachers here at Abington High, how is it playing for, how does a coach golf? I mean, it's a unique thing where you guys are all spread out across the course. So how does that happen?
It's kind of just keeping everybody mentally in check. Golf's kind of a sport where you can be a little more lackadaisical. You can just goof off a little bit. Just keep everybody mentally complacent. Make sure not get too stressed. Make sure they're not playing too loose. Just keeping the guys in check because that's all you can really do.
That's a good point because some of the guys I golf with, some of them are really intense. And they're keeping score everything's, looking at the putt three ways, and others have to be relaxed. What kind of golfers are you guys? Are you like just to kind of relax and play, or you have a focus?
I'm more of a relaxed golfer, but when it comes to if it's going to be a really hard hole, I play more strict and more like what I'm going to do to this hole before I even do anything.
Yep.
And that's just how I play.
How about you?
I'm very, very intense on the course, but it's good. My playing partner Hunter kind of compliments me because he's a very, stress-free player. So it's, you have both sides of it. I'm very, very into golf, obviously. As it being my only sport, it's kind of tough not to be.
Yeah. So what do you prefer, walking the course or riding it on the car?
Riding, for
Riding,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, why? I agree with you, but why?
It's too much work to walk. Even though I do it all season, it's just way better
You get a
riding.
nice day though, breeze in the cart. I mean, you can't really beat that.
No, you can't, and it's fun. So do you continue, you golf during the summer too, just for the fun?
All the summer, yeah.
All day, every day.
So where would I see you guys golfing? You probably at Harmon.
Harmon, for sure.
Yeah, I'm usually with him at Harmon.
Are you really?
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, Harmon Golf Course is a golf course over in Rockland, which is actually emphasizes training and teaching and instruction of golf, because it has a nice driving range and a short course and a regular 9-hole course that I wish I used more often myself because I really need help with my game. You've got a couple games coming up, couple matches coming up. Which ones are you looking forward to the most right now?
Friday, Norwell.
Yeah.
We got another shot at it
We
at
tied
Strawberry.
them, and now we're taking them back home. We got a match today down in Mashpee, so it's a nice course down there, so hoping to catch the win there.
Probably an obvious question, but do you like playing at home on your home course, Strawberry Valley, more
for
than
sure.
going to?
Yeah.
Because you know the course.
Yeah, you know
So
what to
used to
use
it.
for every club on every hole, so.
Yeah, where to stay away from, where the little traps are, how to read the greens better. I mean, it's definitely an advantage for whoever the home team is, right? Is that fair to say?
For sure.
Yeah. Excellent. What do you say for any junior high kid out there who might be interested? Is it a sport that you would encourage them to get involved in?
It's just getting out and playing, honestly. You go out, having a fun time, just practice. I mean, that's all you can do.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are leading the team as the seniors, and I'm really psyched to see you guys really 4-1-1. I wish you the best. I think you are protecting Strawberry Valley for the rest of us Abington golfers. I want to thank Tim and Jonny for joining us and telling us a little bit more about the golf program, and it's something that really Abington High School is very proud of. Again, best of luck. Thanks for joining us on the Buzz. Maybe we'll get you guys at the end of the season. You can give us a recap of how well you did, and hopefully you take down Norwell and East Bridgewater and all. So I got to thank all of our viewers for tuning in. We're going to wrap up this show here at The Buzz. We will be back in just a couple of weeks with another update of Green Wave Sports and give you a little taste of everything that's going on out there on the playing fields and the golf courses at Abington High School. So thanks for tuning in to this edition of The Buzz.